doesn't make sense now. Shit just got
Still engaging sexually, even though we were off, right? And so it was in this time where there was a lineup of us. We was passing each other on the stairway in and out.
No, y'all wasn't.
We listen.
No, y'all was not passing
you think this is a game?
You were not passing each other on the stairway. No, y'all was.
We were passing each other on the stairway. Like, this is my shift from this time to this time. So, you know, I was a willing participant in that, and this is like, I can laugh about it now, but it's really sad, you know, to like, what space do you have to be in to accept that? And so I dealt with it already, so I can laugh about it now, and it's funny.
That's what healing
but
looks like. Healing,
right?
You look back at your old self and
but
laugh.
I'm just like, what? You know? But yeah, no, seriously. It was, you know, I'm coming over at this time. I know such and such is going to be rolling through about, you know, an hour and a half later. And sometimes we went a little bit longer. So literally passing each other on the stairs, like out the door. All right, have fun, you know, your shift. How it affected me, and that little segment of his post was referencing that, even down to our daughter. Like, I had some issues, like just like with the complexion of our daughter, because that was the type of woman that he would go after. And I'm not dark, like super dark skinned woman. And our daughter's like a little chocolate little princess. She has it, you know, and I'm just like, how does she look like the women that he wants?
Wow, that's deep.
How does she look like the women that he wants and he desires and he loves? Like, you know, like, I don't understand. It's like they had her even though I carried her.
Woo!
You know what I'm saying? And so I had to work out.
Danae, you got to let that sit. You can't go it, dude. You said they had her even though you had her?
They had her even though I carried her. That's what I felt like for a long time. I had to really sit down and...
Because her skin tone represents the type of women that he would cheat on you with?
Yes. Yes. And so then it just played on the rejection and the abandonment and the not, like, choose me. What is there about me? Right? Our daughter even has everything that you like search for, or at least.
Girl, let me get my damn thoughts together for this shit, y'all. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, turn on the post notifications. But shout out to my flower bombs, and to become a flower bomb, all you gotta do is subscribe, okay? Like the video, comment, tell me how your day doing. Did your mama get on your damn nerves today? Because sometimes my mamas be getting on my motherfucking nerves. But anyway, let's just go and get into it. Let's get into this damn video. Now listen, I got a lot of dip on my chip for this lady. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Because when sis came back a couple of months ago talking her shit, putting spells on people, because I am a firm believer of certain words you just don't say out loud because they have meaning and it can affect your fucking life if you take it to heart, okay? So when sis was over here in her bonnet of salvation, standing up for her man and cussing us the fuck out and all these other things, and we just sitting back like, damn, what did I do? Like, talking about the unborn kids and all that other stuff. I'm gonna see if I can find a video so I can include it in this so y'all don't think I'm bullshitting. So I'm either gonna add it at the end, or I'm gonna put a link to it. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. But yeah, so when sis is doing all that, I'm just like, girl, please. I looked at it and I turned over in my bed because I don't give a fuck. So then now she's coming out like they got a divorce. I want to say she's on her healing journey, but at the same time, it seems like sis needs to be in front of a therapist instead of on a fucking podcast. I'm sorry. I don't understand when people go to these podcast shows and they still need some healing done. They still need therapy, and they rather sit and talk to somebody that's not qualified enough to give them true, honest advice, helpful advice to work on themselves. Like, because even the responses he was doing in the video, I'm like, what? This is not helpful. Sis was literally a couple of months ago, if not a month ago, wasn't she having like, I don't wanna just make up some shit. So I'm gonna say allegedly. Wasn't she allegedly saying like it was given suicidal, basically? Like, it was given like, you know, sis was on her last leg mentally. I want y'all to look for that too. But I could have swore that was recent. So it's like, for you to go on a podcast and you saying these things when it comes to you, basically, I guess y'all doing y'all 9 to 5 shifts when it comes to Derrick Jackson. I think that's his last name. I hope I ain't saying the man's last name wrong. But anyway, all I know is Derrick. So when you saying y'all switching shifts where you passing women up as they going to go have sex with your man, mentally, it got to be something wrong. Like, you have to be fully disconnected from your own sense of self to allow that, to just be okay with that. And some women, unfortunately, lose themselves. And even some men lose themselves when it comes to relationships with people. They know that somebody doing wrong, and they'll still stay with them because they have so much of an attachment, which that's where soul ties come into play and all this other stuff. Even though some people don't believe in it, I truly believe in soul ties. Even if you got a damn condom on, baby, soul ties can happen. So it's like, you allowing this to happen. You got these women coming to have sex with your man, and you basically okay with it because that's what it's given. Because she said now that she can laugh about it, but at the same sense, sis wasn't laughing in the clip. She was letting the man laugh that was interviewing her for the podcast, but I didn't see no laughter from her. So like I said, I still feel like it's one of those situations where you're not healed from it. You're talking about it, and when you start talking about stuff that you claim that you healed from, you start reliving it again, and then it's like, okay, well, I'm not really healed, but I'm gonna say that I'm healed. You're not healed, sis. I can see through that shit. You need to be at somebody's therapist's office, for real. Like, in all honesty, you need to be in somebody's therapist's chair talking to them about this, and not him. Like, this is crazy. Then you go to talking about, which, y'all, it's like a whole hour-long interview. I'm not watching it. I watch these little clips, but I'm not going to watch it. I really don't want to hear nothing from her. I don't know if she's coming out with a book or whatnot or whatever, but I don't want to hear nothing from somebody that still need the help. Like, it'd be different if sis didn't need the help of talking to somebody that got a degree in therapy and what's the word? Psychological. What's the word? Damn, I can't even find. What is the word? I'm about to say psychic, bitch. What? Raven Simone. What the fuck am I trying to say? Psychology. If somebody had a degree with psychology and they was talking to this lady and they was trying to help her out, giving Iyanla Vanzant type of tease, even though some of the shit she be saying be dumb as hell, but if somebody had a degree in these things that she was talking to on the podcast, I'll listen to it. I don't think Sir got a degree in that. Now, this is allegedly, I don't know if the man got a degree in it, but it's not given that he got a degree because he was not feeding into her any positive points, anything that she can work on. So it's not giving degrees, it's just giving a regular man with a mic, per usual. So I don't want to see that. I want to see somebody that actually went through the healing journey the correct way. But yeah, so then she gets to talking about the women that he was cheating with looked like her daughter because her daughter is a darker skin complexion, and she was like, it was given that the women that he was cheating with, that those women buried her kid. If y'all get what I'm saying. Y'all seen the damn clip. Y'all get what I'm saying. I'm just like, girl, what? It's like when he said, hold on, we need a moment for that. We do need a moment for that because, sis, this is not right. So you also need to go and sit in a therapist chair because you have a little bit of hatred towards your daughter. That stuff just don't go away. You don't just say something like that and like it's like, okay, well now I don't feel like that anymore. No. Even if you're not with that man, if you have not sought the help that you need, you're still gonna have those type of feelings, regardless. That was just crazy as hell to hear because I have never heard anybody say anything like that. Like, that's just like me saying I compared my daughter to the women that my baby daddy is having sex with. Like, what the fuck? Or I think that they're like, that should, like, basically they're the mother. I don't know, girl. It's just sick as hell. It was sick as hell to hear, and like I said, it's something that I feel like when your daughter get older, she might kind of resent you in a way. Like, why are you kind of putting blame on me in a way, or having some type of feeling or ill will towards me when it was my father treating you like shit? Sis, you need help, okay? I don't care if nobody in your circle ever tell you or be honest with you, because I know a lot of people, when a lot of people are in Christianity and grew up in a church. I grew up in a church myself, but I feel like I'm more so, as I got older, I feel like I'm more spiritual. I'm not a Christian, but I'm spiritual. Like, I do believe in Jesus and God and the universe and my ancestors, all those things. But I feel like when a lot of people are so heavy into the Christianity, they think that just by asking God to deliver them from something is all that they need at that moment. But sometimes people need a little bit more. You need a little bit more help, sis. Like, you need some therapy. Even if they can prescribe you some little medications or whatever, like, you need something, because you not at your healed stage yet. I don't see it. I don't think the interviewer seen it. I don't think nobody watching it seen it. And we can all be like, have sympathy for her, because it's like, nobody wants to hear somebody being cheated on and being done dirty, especially when Derrick Jackson was supposed to be a man for the women, for the people, basically, like, kind of like the Kevin Samuels, but the opposite version. Like, he was basically speaking life into women and telling them to do better than what Kevin Samuels was doing, which was being negative toward women. And I feel like more than most likely, most of the times, he was being negative toward women in general, especially if you was a mother and all these other things. So it's like, when somebody is portraying themselves as one way, but they the opposite, it's crazy. Seek therapy, sis. I ain't gonna spend long on it. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. How do y'all feel about her comments? How she said what she said about her daughter. The rotation of women coming in and out of her house. It's just, I don't know, every single time I hear stories like this, it makes me be like, you know what, I'm a second thought, I don't think I want to get married. Like, it always makes me feel like that, because like, the trash that keep being recycled is sick. It's sick as hell. Okay, I'm not giving another man's trash is a woman's treasure. No, keep it over there. Keep that bullshit over there. All the trash men, please feel my energy and move the fuck on. Like, I don't want to be involved with that bullshit, baby. I'll be damned if I'm walking out the house and some woman is going inside my house to go get fucked by my husband. Girl, please. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the comments. We're going to go ahead and talk about it. Keep it respectful, not too much. But yeah, we're going to talk about it.
Hit me on my website at www.howtoshakeanigga.com.